Greetings YouTube, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome to the third part of my Project Zomboid challenge series. We're doing the Storm is Coming challenge, and this has been a very rough ride so far. We've had absolutely everything that could go wrong in the last episode. We ended up in the old house I usually settle in Muldrow, simply because it was the only place I could find to settle. So, in this episode, we're going to be trying to fix the problem I was trying the last episode, and that's to find some tools. Now, luckily, the rain has let up, and thankfully for us, that's going to make things a little bit easier. Because the problem at the moment for me is that we have with the zombies coming inside when it rains. Due to the rainstorms, I'm constantly getting attacked, and they're knocking down all the doors and windows. Eventually, they're going to get to me. So we need to start building some barricades, windows and doors, all that sort of stuff, to give me a chance to be able to well, basically survive. And with the zombies constantly trying to break everything, it's a little bit hard. So hopefully, a little bit of luck, we'll be able to find what we need today. So we'll try and take these guys out. And then all I want to do is grab a couple of supplies on my way down south. So what I need at the moment is a bit of food, some weapons. There's a butter knife, I'll take that. And there we go, there's some food. And we can grab that tall glass. Okay, I can't fill the glass, unfortunately. That's okay. I was hoping to find some weapons, but we've only got a hammer from one of the sheds on our way down. What were you two doing in the closet? Actually, I don't want to know. Okay, please be... Okay, so nothing there. It's a shame. I was hoping to find some weapons. Stabbing weapons would be perfect, but take whatever I can get. Now, you weren't very smart. You were standing there behind the door the whole time. Okay, nothing there. There's another zombie lurking around, belting on the door. Oh, look at that! How's that? Nice! There you go, and there's our theory about whether zombies drop weapons. We got a saw. How's that? I spent a whole episode looking for a saw and just casually walked over one. Nice. Oh, I'm stoked. That's amazing. So we've got the saw. Now all we need to do is get the axe, and we're laughing. How's that for luck? Things might start to be turning around for us. Champion. Now, if another zombie drops an axe, I'll rethink what I said about our run going south. Because that's it. We literally need an axe, and I've got the critical tools I need. But there you go. I spent a whole episode running across town, looking in cupboards, looking in crates, and the zombie just randomly drops one when he plots us. Now, I know that zombies drop axes as well, but your chances of picking up an axe off a zombie corpse are, well, not as low as a saw, but... Oh, hedge trimmer. How's that? So the hedge trimmer, it's like a budget axe. It's not great. But I'm stoked. We can now... Now, I still want to hit up the... I still want to hit up the warehouse. But I'm not really too worried if we don't get what we're after. Because we've got we've got that critical thing that we were trying to get. Oh, we've got another hammer. I better grab that hammer. I'm just stoked at that. How's that? Just walk in and there's exactly what I was looking for, waiting for me. I'll grab that canteen as well. So we might fill that up because we are thirsty. Here we go. So we'll continue on our way. I'm glad that our luck has started to change. I was beginning to think that we just weren't going to have any luck at all. But I still want to try and hit the south warehouse. I really do. I'll try this house and just get whatever food I can get my hands on. We'll check things out. If it's especially bad, I might just have to go with what I've got. The hedge trimmer's not great. Okay, so dangerous uncooked. So let's cook that salmon. Just while I go through the rest of the house and make sure I don't... Whoa! Damn, son! Right behind the door. Our luck could have gone south there pretty quick. Now, why don't you be a nice young lady and drop an axe for me, and then I'll have everything I need. Just while I stomp on your head. Nothing personal. I can tell you that in the entire time I played Project Zomboid, and it has been a fair bit, I have never ever run across a zombie that's dropped an axe or a saw for me. I've dropped one. I've seen one once or twice drop an axe because there's survivor zombies, but I've never ever seen one drop a saw. They're very, very rare, very hard to find. I'm gonna have to wait for this to finish cooking. I need the food. It's nearly done. So while we wait, what books were here? Foraging and economics, so nothing super useful. So I can now disassemble these chairs. So if I run out of wood, or if I don't get enough wood from using the hedge trimmer on the trees, I can use a saw and cut up some chairs and tables and stuff. I think I can. Okay, I can't pull apart those. I can pull apart the tables and that though. There we go. Okay, we're all good. Let's continue. Alright, and I've managed to sneak my way down to the Muldrow warehouse. It was an interesting run. Sorry, my recording software decided to throw a fit, but you didn't miss much. I just basically snuck down, hit up a few more houses, and grabbed a couple of things, just mainly some food and other stuff. But we're here now, and I'm going to be trying my very best to get into the warehouse today. It's going to be an interesting run because the warehouse is always very well defended, but the south warehouse is definitely the least heavily defended of the two. Trying to get to the other warehouse is virtually impossible at this stage. If I find an axe in here and I can arm myself properly with some knives, I might have a chance. But I mean, that's my goal is to try and do that. I want to try and get an axe, and then I can start barricading up my home. Because as you've seen in the last few episodes, zombies have been running roughshod, smashing out windows, smashing doors, breaking in, and generally making my life pretty miserable. So I need to take out these guys. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the Zomboid episodes I've been doing, because it's been really fun coming back and trying this game again. I know that I haven't been playing a lot of this, and I feel bad that because I know so many of you have really been enjoying the Zomboid. I mean, it's really what started the channel, and as of late, I know my focus has somewhat shifted to games reviews. And while I love doing them, I love trying to do this stuff that you guys enjoy watching. And Zomboid's always been a massive love of mine. I played so much of it when I started the channel that I kind of burnt myself out on it. And my little break from it, which was good because it turned into an opportunity to cover games. And my first reviews, by my own admission, were pretty ordinary. It started to pick up a bit, and I've gotten quite a lot of really good games from some great developers, even a couple of AAA games, which I was very surprised at. They gave a channel this small and somewhat insignificant compared to the larger ones a look at some of the new games. And I know that there's not many of you that watch those videos, but I know that some of you do, and that's great. But this series is for the people who've been asking me to cover Project Zomboid, and as a means of saying, I haven't forgotten about it. This is still probably my favourite game. Well, it's hard to say because I love 7 Days to Die. Although I don't think 7 Days to Die captures the real feeling of hopelessness and fear that this game just effortlessly manages to portray. So I'd probably say this would be my favourite zombie game. But in terms of others, I know you guys have been suggesting a few, and I love State of Decay. I loved playing. I finished State of Decay, fantastic game. I'd love to stream that. I also really enjoyed playing a game called Nazi Zombie Army. It's just basically a very tongue-in-cheek, almost a mod for Sniper. If you've ever played any of the Sniper games, basically you're sniping zombies. It's a lot of fun. But I don't know if it's one that you guys want to watch, but I really enjoyed it. I'd really like to play some more horror games. Recently I finished The Evil Within by Shinji Mikami. He's the guy who made Silent Hill. Fantastic game. Very scary. And I wasn't a big fan of Silent Hill, actually. I know it's probably going to get me a few enemies, but I really love The Evil Within. I think he made a fantastic game. I think Silent Hill for me was a little slow, and the overuse of puzzles kind of put me off. But The Evil Within had that perfect blend of action, and it felt a lot like Resident Evil 4, but it less cheesy. Resident Evil 4 was pretty cheesy, even though I loved it. In terms of other games I've been playing, people often ask that. People often make suggestions too. A few people suggested Empyrion Galactic Survival. That is a really great game. I've been loving that. I haven't had the time to play a lot of the new release which came out, but loving loved Imperion. Oh, we got a crawler. Gotta be careful. Get these guys over here. Here we go. We're getting there. Gotta watch that crawler. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Doesn't feel like it. You gotta be careful with crawlers. The only safe way to get behind them, I think I've mentioned this several times, but get behind them, give them a bash on the head or stomp them out. These guys aren't dropping anything of value, unfortunately. But yeah, other games I've been playing, really been enjoying The Evil Within. I finished The Evil Within 2. I haven't really played much other horror games apart from that. I tried this little game called Darkwood, which I may or may not cover on the channel, I don't know. It's always a bit of a gamble. It's pretty much a Project Zomboid or nothing sometimes, but I still want to keep playing other games. But one thing I have worked out though, you guys seem to love co-op games. So my buddy True Potato is indicated he's definitely up to play some more, and I certainly welcome that. I'd love to do some more co-op games with him. It's a matter though. I mean, he's a student, so he has a budget, and I don't want him. A lot of the games that I get for free, obviously, I can't get 2 copies, and it's a bit much to ask him to go out and buy copies of every game. Okay, we'll try and draw these guys out. We're getting there. We've been sitting here at this one point just killing zombies for the last 20 minutes, but it's going to be worth it. Four's about as many zombies as I can take at one time. I like to limit it to 3. 3 I can safely do. 4's a bit of a stretch. But the old hammer does a good job. Yeah, and I haven't played this game in so long. I'm so rusty. I haven't played this probably since before the Cars update. I've only played it co-op with True Potato. But he recently picked up a couple of games that are co-op that I also have, thanks to some generous developers. So it's all about us being able to play at the same time, syncing our time zones, and that's the challenge. I'd play with him all the time if I could, but obviously I work full time. He's a student. We live on different sides of the world. It's very, I mean, that the time zone thing's probably the hardest. But it would be awesome to do some more co-op. I've even had a couple of other of my subscribers reach out and indicate they're interested in playing some co-op games. And if you guys do as well, feel free to reach out. A few people hunted me down on Steam, which is awesome. I love talking to you guys. As long as you're not a nutter and you're not going to start throwing death threats at me, just a warning. If you do give death threats against me or Mr. Bobbles, I'm just going to block you. And I know it sounds crazy, but I've already had a couple. I've had someone wish cancer on me, which it's okay when it's against me, but some people some people don't have any boundaries. But you know, as long as you're not a nutter, I'll usually add you. I got one from this crowd we need to take out. I do not want that crowd coming over here though. Okay, so we're now at the front doors. There's a little bit of a crowd in here. If we can successfully take them out quietly and quickly, we'll be okay. Okay, come on down. I'll try and... Whoop. I wanted to be really careful there. I had a feeling that I'd end up with a whole crowd after me if I handled that wrong. The old hammer's it's doing good. We're just in time. We're just managing to keep our head above water. Thankfully, this hammer's it's doing the job. It's doing the job. I had an interesting chat with one of my friends the other day about the apocalypse because he knows I love these zombie games, and we were talking about what profession would best be suited in the apocalypse. Obviously, uh, it's no secret what I do. I mentioned it. I try not to advertise. Obviously, I work in IT, and I think my profession would probably be the worst possible one to have in the apocalypse. I don't think anyone needs a techno or someone who knows inside computers inside and out in the apocalypse. You're probably after people who are I would say people who can fabricate things would probably be number one on the list because you're not going to be able to find things that in the apocalypse that you can readily get from stores. You're going to have to work out how to make things. You know, people who can make a forge, people who can use old school techniques for making things, smelters, forging, blacksmiths, all that sort of stuff. Very very useful. But it's not very common knowledge. I know I sure as hell don't know how to make a smelter. I can do it in the game. If you ask me to do this in Zomboid, I could make it. But yeah, if you went and asked me to go and do it in real life, I'm probably going to struggle. I'll be honest. I better grab another hammer because this hammer's it's looking pretty sad. Gas tank, we definitely want that. It looks like our time might nearly be up. We might have some more zombies coming in. I need to make this fast. Drill head. No, I want to try and stick to what's absolutely necessary. We'll take the ball peen hammer. That sounds like something I might need. Okay, so no luck yet. Oh, potato seeds. Yes. I don't think I need another hammer. I've got enough hammers. We're nearly done. As long as we don't get anyone else running up on us while I loot the last of this, we'll be okay. Okay, so no axe. That is a shame, but we still have one other warehouse to check out. So I need to smash down some food. Gonna eat this mutton chop. I grabbed a few necessities on the way down, so we're not going to go hungry. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm going to be quick and accurate. Okay, more nails. Nothing there. More potato seeds, we'll take those. Oh, a pallet of logs. That would be worthwhile, but it'd be so heavy, my chances of getting that home are pretty damn slim. Without an empty bag. Oh, there's a sack, we're taking that. If I can find a shovel, I'm laughing. Slingshot, we'll take that. Hey, aluminum baseball bat. Yeah, hell yeah. We're having that. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm just having a quick eyeball, make sure I didn't miss anything. Tent peg, we'll take that. Make a tent. Not that we need to, we've got one, but while I'm here. Now, what I might do, though it's risky, is grab that pallet of logs and just get it out of this building. It's so dangerous to get in here. I'm just going to walk it out slightly and throw it down. Uh-oh. Okay. Not a good time. Alright, we might have to come back for that. That's okay. It was just a nice to have, and we've got it out of the building now. It's not worth fighting that many zombies to go and get a pallet of logs. I wouldn't have made it through alive. We can always come back if we can't find anything later on. So unfortunately our little trip was unsuccessful. Oh, we've got, but oh man, we got in just in time. Look at that. Look at that crowd. Massive. Now we grabbed a few good things. As you can see, we've got a dog whistle. Very, very rare. I didn't mention that when I picked it up. I just grabbed it. We can get ourselves a dog. Now we've got some hammers. We've got a hedge trimmer, which is kind of like a cut price axe. It's not very good. But what we might do on the way back, there's one other place we can possibly get an axe, but it's often overrun. I just want to peek my head in there and see how bad it is. And if it's, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty bad, but we'll peek my head in. If I can get in, I will. But otherwise, we'll probably think about heading back home with our loot. Our bag's just about full. We got a secondary bag. Got a zombie in there. No, you don't. Just thought I'll while I'm here, take care of that. Oh, we got some more zombies. This is a pretty quietish area of town. I know this looks like a lot, but this area of town, the numbers are manageable. This is usually where I settle. Because trying to settle to the north, you're asking for trouble. Well, we've got some more. Where I'm looking to go is just up to the north slightly. Okay. This is getting unmanageable very quick. Let's keep moving. It's a fight I don't want to have. So our desired location... Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're looking at a pretty big horde there. That's not going to happen. Not easily. We'll go around the back way and just... I just want to scope it out, see what I'm up against. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that warehouse would have been great to get into. Not going to do that without some knives. Absolutely can't do that. Too many. But so with the tools we picked up today, we'll be able to make some. Ideally, I would have really loved to find an axe. The axe is really what would have made my day. But we've got the saw. And there's always a McCoy's Logging Corp. There's several places in town where you can get axes. Saws tend to be a bit more rare. This is all kind of packed out here. Gonna need knives for this. Yeah, as you can see. Pretty big hordes. For now, our bag's full. I think it's time to head back home. That's a pretty big horde following me. I'll grab that tin can. I don't want these guys following me back home, so I think I need to lose some of the horde I've got following me. Sneak this way. Oh wow, the house is full. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'd rather have a horde of 10 chasing me than a horde of 100. We're nearly back home. So we've got 3 boxes of nails. We've got a lot of nails. We've got some glue sticks. And I think we picked up a glue gun. Yeah, we've got a glue gun as well. So I can actually repair this. I think I can repair it. I don't know if it's repairable. We'll find out. If it is, we're in good shape. Because I can repair the hell out of it with a glue gun. Oh, you nearly got me then. It would be silly to get bitten this close to home. We're nearly home, but we do need to clear these hordes out near our house. I will eventually go back to my home to the north with the fences. But I can't go there without an axe. Or I can't at least go there without having searched the petrol station. Because I've got a perfectly working car up there. Alright, time to head back home. And just in time, we're getting a little bit tired. So we can start making some barricades around our home. Maybe add a fence for the upper floor of the house. Which I think is a very good idea. Add a fence here. So what we'll do, I'm going to throw some of these tools away. Unfortunately, we don't have much storage, so it's going to have to go into here. And we're going to use up some of our new tools just to make our temporary house a little safer. I probably didn't need all these hammers, but at least I'm set for weapons. And we might use that dog whistle in a later episode. All right, and we'll definitely be planting those potatoes soon too. All right. Looking good. So there's one more place I'd like to check out. That's going to be the fresh food market. But what we're going to do is move our fridge upstairs to store all of our food. And I know the perfect place where we can fill up our fridge. Okay. Chuck the hedge trimmer down there for now. Don't need the umbrella. Probably going to need the aluminum bat, so I'll take that. And we'll chuck this IBC outside. That'll naturally fill up with water as it rains. So there's one more spot that I'd like to check out. That is the fresh food market. And that makes sense because we need to get our food away before it rots. The fresh food market obviously doesn't keep the food under refrigeration. A majority of it's just sitting there in these crates. So it's just free food that we can pick up. All we have to do is put it in our bag, move it a few feet to our house, and then we're laughing. We'll wait till we get up here to take those guys out. Yeah, okay, we've got a little bit of a crowd there. But I'll see how I go. I should be able to sneak past them if I'm lucky. Good old baseball bat. I'm hoping this lasts for quite a while. As long as I don't overuse it, it should be good. I've got a little bit of a crowd forming here. We'll see how we go. If it's going to take too long, we'll press the abort button. We're probably getting up around the time that I'd usually knock off. We'll see how we go. I have got a baseball bat, so it makes fighting these guys nice and easy. I wouldn't try this without a proper weapon. Man, we're cracking away with this thing. I've forgotten how effective this baseball bat is. It really does the job. I'd better save it up though, probably. Not a good idea to smash it all away on some zombies. We'll keep it for the hard stuff. All this food is going to be great. It's probably going to take me a few days to search the surrounding town. You zombies don't stand a chance against the wrath of Baseball Bat. I'm wondering who else is excited about the new Project Zomboid update. Potato was telling me a lot about it. Admittedly, I haven't been following as closely as I'd like. There we go. Looking good. Gonna have to clear out a few here. We're on the home stretch though. It was getting a little bit out of hand. Okay, we're getting every man in this dog now trying to come and have a fight. We use the old car lure trick. Works really well. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I can take 3 or 4, maybe 5 with the baseball bat, but this is starting to stretch it a little bit. I'm literally trying to get just a few feet from my house. It's okay. I think we've lured away most of them. That'll work. You guys go down there while I search this place. That actually might have worked out well. As long as they stay down there. Oh, and the front door was open. How nice. Okay, sweet. So yeah, there's lots of fresh food here. We're not going to grab all the perishable stuff. We want to grab all the stuff that's going to go off. That's our priority. So all this. Pumpkins. Chili. Oranges. Scales we don't care about. Oh, plums. This is all perishable food. Grab all that. And a bit of soda, we'll take that as well. Most of this stuff is perishable food. This is perishable. Alright, nice. And on our way back, we'll just take a brief check of the doctor's hospital. I'm pushing my luck probably a bit now, but we'll see how we go. I just want to grab some medical supplies and then we'll head back home and call it. probably doesn't hurt to eliminate some of the zombies out the front of the house too. These guys are uncomfortably close. Okay, 3 left. We can easy do that. This is the only medical place in Muldrow. This is probably why I always settle here, because it's just ease of convenience. There's a fresh food store. There's a medical place. There's really everything that you need right here, right within spitting distance. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak my way in here, and I'm gonna grab everything. It's all good stuff. You want it all. Grab it all. Oh, and carpentry book, nice. We'll take those hammers as well. And we'll just have a brief, very, very brief, quiet wander around upstairs. Nothing there. Nothing there. Grab the roasting pan. This is good stuff. We got. I think I better get out of here. I think I'm pressing my luck now. I'll grab that bath towel as well. Right, I think we've got everything we need. I'm going to get out of here before I press my luck. Beautiful. So I'm just going to sneak down here. I don't want to attract in too much attention. Going to clean these guys out eventually. But today is not that day. But you guys definitely have to go. You're too close to my house. We've got some zombies inside this house here, but that's something to worry about later. These guys might find their way over to my place. And as you recall, I don't really have much defences. No planks to nail up the doors. So I'm just going to eliminate these guys, and then I'm going to head home. Alright, we're nearly done. Oh, hello. Okay, we might... I don't like fighting these sort of odds. Outside. No, inside, I should say. Because that was a little close there, as you can see. Okay, we'll need a little bit of room to move. There you go. Don't mess with me and my baseball bat. Oh, you're still alive. We'll fix that. Ah, that's irking me. Who is banging on that door? Be upstairs. you. I'm impatient. You guys are going to get the baseball bat treatment. Plus, my vision's not very good here. It's not a very good angle to fight on. Oh, you nearly bit me. Some bad angles there. Right. I think we've got the all clear here. Oh, no. You never know when you have to come into the house next door, so you always want to try and clear it out. Alright, I think on that note, we're all set. So we'll head back home, and hopefully there's no one's decided to come in while we were away. Alright, so the last thing I want to do, grab this hedge trimmer. And cut down a tree. Might have a rest before I try and do this. And I might also have something to eat. So this is going to take a while, because it's not as good as an axe. But it should eventually cut this tree down. It's just, yeah, we're just going to have to wait a while. There we go. So I'm going to need 4 logs. You know, I'm very tired, and it's pretty quiet tonight, so I might risk getting some sleep and leaving this for another day. We've had a really good run, and I really don't want to press my luck any further. Making this much noise, smacking a axe around, probably not a good idea this late at night. So with that, what I'll do is I'm going to chuck all of the food over into this fridge between episodes, and hopefully if you enjoyed this episode, you'll join me for the next, when we'll try and get to the petrol station and get some fuel, get back home and get our car, and then we can start doing some real hardcore looting when we've got a car we can start driving around town. As always, let me know what you think. Leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, and love to hear from you guys in the comments. Until next time, Skill Incarnate out.